Hello, hello, the Healthy Highlander here. How's everyone doing? I'm here. I'm very excited to announce my Get Lean Machine program. I'm here to teach you guys the biggest needle movers when it comes to improving your health. I'm going to teach you some great tips on how to boost your metabolism, and I'm going to try and deliver as much value as I can. But first of all, I wanted to tell you guys about. I don't know if you had the chance to see my little 59-second commercial that I shot recently while wearing the kilt. I did that, to just for a bit of fun, to get some attention as the Healthy Highlander. So that's my alter ego who likes to train hard, lift heavy weights, all while wearing the kilt, eating paleo, and drinking the occasional whiskey. Uh, so, so this is kind of my alter ego who I'm going to kind of market. So you'll see more pictures of me wearing the kilt and kind of having fun with it. But I wanted to kind of get on here because I'm really excited to share what I've been working on for the past year. It's an online coaching program which is basically a ton of value. It's the Get Lean Machine, where I've created 30 days of coaching and exercise videos to help you get in the best shape of your life. There's cookbooks in there, there's vegetarian options, there are meal plans, delicious healthy recipes, and basically a ton of resources to help you guys get healthy, get lean, get in the best shape of your life from a holistic perspective. So that was kind of my intention with creating this program, and this is basically I want to kind of tell more people about it, share as much as I can, because I know it can help people, and I want to try and help as many people as possible with this program. So I want to obviously deliver value as well and educate you guys as much as I can. So why should you listen to me? You ask. Well, first of all, I've been working in the health and fitness industry for 20 years now. I've worked with hundreds of clients to help them get in shape. I've worked in healthcare. I've worked in hospitals, cardiac rehab. I've worked in sports performance. So I've worked with elite athletes, and I've also worked with people who are struggling with their weight, people with chronic diseases, you name it, and everything in between. So I know that, based on this 20 years of experience and all my health and life coaching experience, I know I can help you guys. So I've created this program with all my best tools combined, and a workbook where you can follow step by step through like all the best things that I've found that have helped my clients get in shape. But I'll share my story first. So the reason I came up with the Healthy Highlander was, I think the biggest thing was the kilt that I wore for my sister's wedding a couple of years ago. I bought that kilt in my early 20s when I was 25 pounds lighter, and I was determined to fit into it again. So rather than rent another kilt, and maybe I was being budget conscious, but also I was determined to wear this kilt again. But I had to lose the weight first to fit into it. So I followed this 6-step Get Lean blueprint that I'm going to share with you guys. I followed this kind of blueprint that worked for me, helped me to shift the weight, and I was able to fit into the kilt. And you've probably seen me post a lot of pictures lately of me in the kilt. Before I quit my corporate job when I was 25 pounds heavier, I was able to shift that weight and get into the kilt, and I was really pleased with how it turned out. It was a fantastic wedding, great day, and the great pictures from it. So they're on my Instagram if you haven't seen them. yeah, they should be on my Invigorate coaching page as well if you want to check them out. But anyway, I, one of the biggest struggles that I've found with working with hundreds of clients over the years is, I would tell them what they needed to do to lose weight, to get healthy, and the information was good, but without the support and the accountability, then most of them would fall, go back to their old ways, go back to their old routine. So I think that's an important part of any program. You really, if you don't have an accountability buddy, you really need a coach. You need someone to basically hold you to it. You need basically someone to hold you to it. Otherwise, and support you when you're low in motivation. So I've tried to incorporate that into the program. So I created a sort of private Facebook page, where we do healthy challenges every month. And right now I'm in the middle of the push-up challenge. I'm on day 32, 33, I think, of basically I have to do 33 push-ups today. Not looking forward to it because it's getting a lot harder. The last few I did have been a real struggle. So I think I've reached my limit, but my aim is to do 100. So I'm definitely getting stronger. I've been adding one every day for the past 32 days. So again, that's in my closed Facebook group, the Healthy Challengers. So reach out to me if you're interested in joining, because I've found that that's a safe space for everyone to encourage each other, to offer support, and everyone has a competitive nature. It's great to see people engage and try and beat everyone. I did a 30-day weight loss challenge, and I had a bunch of small businesses donate prizes, and that got the best engagement. I had a ton of people pay $25 to take part. Plus there was like $170 worth of fitness supplements, $250 photography credits. I gave some CBD oil. There was like $300 in prize money. A ton of other things were thrown in. Oh yeah, a month of free yoga at Shaka Power Yoga, which was awesome. So there ended up being two winners. Mike lost like 16 pounds and almost 8% body fat. Tina lost 19 inches overall, and I think she lost about, I forget exactly how much weight, but I mean she looked fantastic by the end of it. So I definitely find that when you have something to train for, when you have a goal in mind, you try much harder. So you need a plan of action, and that's kind of what I've created with this program. There's I've tried to create all the elements, and there's a 6-step blueprint that I'll share with you guys. So today, my plan is to do 3 of these videos. Okay, so this will be the first video of 3. And I'll be doing it over the next sort of 7 to 10 days. And at the end of that 7 to 10 days, I will open the cart. Okay, so it will be open enrollment for whoever is interested, whoever wants to purchase my Get Lean Machine program, which is I've been working on for a year. I've spent thousands of dollars creating it. I love online coaching programs. I've spent a small fortune myself on online coaching programs to become a better coach, to work on personal development, and to work on marketing. And I've found that it really helps to stretch you, it helps you to grow, and I've included all my best stuff in this program, so I know it can help people. And I did a beta test as well, and I'll share that in the next video of all the case studies of people that have went through my program and gotten great results and lost a significant amount of weight, dropped body fat, lost inches. And I've had a lot of people say that their mindset was they were much more positive, because that's a huge part of it. And that's actually one of the keys to my blueprint is mindset. If you don't know your why, if you don't know why you're doing this and why it's important to you, then what are you doing it for? You really need a reason, a really good motivating factor, to push you forward, and to make you actually do the work. Otherwise you're going to lose motivation. So I'll share all that in the next few videos, but what I wanted to talk about today was basically step one of the blueprint, which I've found has worked with a lot of my clients. And I mean, this stuff that I'm sharing, I share with my one-on-one coaching clients that pay thousands of dollars for the privilege, but you guys are getting kind of everything packaged in the course, because I want you guys to be successful. I want you to get results, and one of the big reasons why improving people's health is so important to me is because I lost my dad to cancer, and I wish I could help him at the time, and I was kind of I also worked in hospitals and healthcare, and I saw what happened to people when they didn't look after their health, and it was I'm trying to help bridge the gap between sick care and healthcare. I definitely think that there's it's broken. The current system is broken, and I'm all about how can we improve our health from a holistic perspective, rather than constantly looking at drugs, looking at pills, because that's not always the answer. So I'm going to teach you guys like what you can do, what are the biggest needle movers when it comes to your health, okay? But before I do that, I will talk about step one of the blueprint. So in order to be successful when it comes to improving your health, number one, you've got to figure out your why. What's important to you, why you want to improve your health, and what is the underlying reason. So there's something I do called the 7 levels deep exercise, and you have to keep asking that question at least 7 times before you get the underlying reason why it's important to you, because the first couple answers are usually superficial, they're on the surface. You have to dig a little deeper to get the real reason for why you want to lose weight or why you want to get healthy. Like, why is that important to you? So that's the very first question I'll ask my clients, and we may have to dig deep to get the real answer. Number 2 is you have to set up conditions for inevitable success. So you basically have to look at your calendar and do block scheduling for success. So there's a system that I'll teach you that will basically show you how to group certain activities in different blocks and make the time to improve your health. So if you really want to improve your health, you have to find time in the day. When's the best time for you to do this? Is it first thing in the morning before you start work? Is it on your lunch break, or is it as soon as you leave work? When is the best time? Is there any other distractions? Is there any obstacles that is going to get in the way of your new healthy routine? What is going to stop you moving forward? So that's that's a big part of it. So it's block scheduling, setting up your calendar for success, and taking into account any events, any family commitments, anything else that is going to be an obstacle, that's going to stop you from achieving success, that's going to get in the way, that's going to sabotage your gains. So that's a big part of it. All right, so we have to kind of figure that part out. And then the second step is to figure out what to eat for energy. Okay, so what combination of macros agrees with your body type. Okay, so you may be someone who needs more carbs or protein in their diet compared to someone else. You might be someone who struggles to burn fat as efficiently as the next person. So there's an exercise that I do with people. It's the 4-day energy experiment that helps you to figure out what foods agree with you, what foods satiate you, what gives you energy, and what foods you might be intolerant to. So yeah, there may be certain foods that cause inflammation or don't agree with you, and the only way to figure this out is to do the 4-day energy experiment, and write down how you felt after each meal, and you basically change the combination of protein, fats and carbs that you eat, to basically find the right combination for your body type. So that's something that's really important. So there's something else I share called the magic plate, that shows you kind of gives you a visual representation of kind of what percentage of protein, carbs and fats you should have on your plate. But again, that everyone I treat everyone as an individual. What might work for one person may be completely different for someone else. So I try and individualize it as much as possible, which is why doing the 4-day energy experiment is really essential if you want to figure out what foods agree with you and what foods you might be intolerant to. So that's 2 steps that I've shared with you today. I'll share the rest in the upcoming videos. So I'll do 2 more videos after this. But I also wanted to share with you some tips on how to boost your metabolism. So I did a talk recently at Family Tree Chiropractic in Cyprus. So I basically shared, I've been testing people's metabolism for over eight years now. So I've tested hundreds of people, and I know kind of the biggest struggles that a lot of people have. Some people aren't eating enough calories. They're eating way less than the resting metabolic rate, which has a negative effect on their metabolism, and their metabolism tends to slow down. So once they eat the right amount of calories for their body type, they start to lose weight. So that's something that, this is the most accurate method we have to measure your calories. So message me if you want to get your metabolism measured. I can help you with that. So anyway, some good tips on how to boost your metabolism. So one of the first things is try not to skip meals, especially breakfast, because again that can slow down your metabolism, and basically you won't burn as many calories throughout the day. Now, in saying that, intermittent fasting works for a lot of people, so I agree with that, and I know there's good evidence that shows that increases your metabolism. However, I still think it's, as long as you're sticking with that and you're eating within your window, then that's fine. But as long as you're not sort of skipping meals or eating too close to when you go to bed, then there's the timing of when you eat is certainly just as important as kind of what you eat. So yeah, that's a big one. Don't skip meals. Another one is make sure you're well hydrated. Drink plenty of water, at least 8 to 12 glasses a day, 64 ounces, or depending on your body type, you're supposed to drink like half your body weight in ounces. So again, that is very much individual, but I think most of us are probably not drinking enough water. So again, staying hydrated helps to keep your metabolism ticking over. It helps with all those chemical reactions. It's important to stay hydrated. Also, another good tip is to eat more lean protein to maintain muscle mass, because muscles are calorie hungry. So the more lean muscle mass that you put on, the more efficient your body becomes at burning calories, which is why that leads into my next step: strength training. Strength training builds lean muscle mass, so the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn, even at rest, even when you're sleeping. So bear that in mind. Don't be afraid to put on some lean muscle mass. All right. And another good tip is to avoid eating late at night, and I mentioned that earlier. So ideally you want to eat all your larger meals early on in the day. That way you've got the rest of the day to burn off those calories. If you wait too close to bedtime, then you're not giving your body a chance to burn those calories off, and they'll typically get stored as fat. So yeah, don't eat too late at night. Within about 2 hours of going to bed is kind of don't eat any sooner than 2 hours before going to bed. And make sure you're exercising. Obviously that's an important one. And when it comes to the type of exercise, I am a big proponent of HIIT training, so high intensity interval training, because that helps to maintain lean muscle mass as well, and it creates what we call the afterburn effect. So you will burn more calories for 24 to 48 hours after the HIIT training, and that's why I also created a bunch of HIIT training workout videos that I have also launched. So I created 30 videos, about 16 of them were specifically HIIT training. So I created a program around HIIT training, along with the HIIT training Bible. It's like a 300-page history of HIIT training, tons of HIIT training workouts, plus my HIIT training videos, right? So you've got, if you haven't done HIIT training before, and if you really want to speed up your metabolism, then message me and I will send you the link. So many awesome courses that I've created in the past year. So again, I've got tons of great value to teach you guys. Let's see. So yeah, those are the main ones when it comes to boosting your metabolism. Now, when it comes to the biggest needle movers, when it comes to improving your health, big one is make sure you're getting your 7 to 9 hours of sleep, because you typically metabolize fat when you're sleeping. That's when you're getting rid of all the toxins and metabolizing fat. So if you're not getting your 7 to 9 hours of sleep, you're not giving your body a chance to repair itself, to heal and get rid of toxins, and to metabolize fat. So that's a big one for your health. All right, and there's evidence that shows that if you're chronically sleep deprived and if you're getting consistently less than 7 hours every night, it can shorten your life. Okay, so that's an important one. We've already talked about water. Okay, so that's make sure you're well hydrated. So really work on that. Making sure you're getting plenty of fiber in your diet as well, just to help with your colon, your colon health, and your gut health. Make sure you're eating plenty of fiber and lean protein. And another good reason for that is to stabilize your blood sugar. It will reduce your risk of diabetes, and that's another thing that I do with a lot of my clients. Most of them are on the blood sugar roller coaster. They are, constantly eating too much sugar, too much carbs, and they're spiking, and then they're having that post-lunch dip, or they're crashing back down, and they typically crave more sugar to get them back up there again, and it's a vicious cycle to be in, and your body's just takes its toll if you're doing that for too long. So we want to get people off the blood sugar roller coaster, and a good way to do that is to um, make sure you're staying hydrated, eating more lean protein, and eating plenty of fiber as well. Another big thing is mindful eating. Okay, so slow down when you're eating, chew your food more, count how many times you're chewing your food, because most people on average chew their food like 3.4 times. I'm asking my clients to chew their food 10 to 15 times, 15 to 20 times actually, because that takes a strain off their digestive system. The food is broken down better, and it just it really helps your metabolism if you do that. So slow down, be mindful of how stressed out you are. If you're rushing your food and if you're in a stressed out state, then that's going to inhibit fat metabolism. It's going to give you indigestion, heartburn, all sorts of problems. So really, before each meal, practice some deep breathing. So and these are really common sense, easy tips that anyone can do. Practice the 5-5-7 breath. So inhale for a count of 5, hold it for 5, and then exhale for 7. And the more oxygen you get into your body, think of your metabolism like a furnace. Okay, so the more oxygen you get in there, the more that fuels that furnace, the hotter that fire will burn, and the quicker your metabolism will burn as well. So think of it that way. So getting more oxygen into your body is a good thing. Most of us don't actually breathe deep enough unless we're sleeping. So I really want you to be more mindful of how much oxygen you're getting into your body, and practice the deep breathing. And then if you aren't already doing so, practice your moderate aerobic exercise, 30 minutes at least 5 days a week. The good news is it doesn't have to be all done at once. You can break it up throughout the day. You still get the same health benefits as if you do it all at once. Okay, so you can chunk it down into 10-minute blocks or whatever throughout the day if that's easier for you. But when I say moderate aerobic exercise, it should be enough to get you slightly warm, slightly breathless, but still able to hold a conversation. So take the stairs instead of the lift, the elevator. Practice active housework, active gardening. Pick up the pace when you're walking. Park the car a bit further away. Things like that, simple things like that. You can incorporate it into your daily routine, and you'll be improving your health and reduce your risk of disease. And also, if you can incorporate some sort of strength training into your routine, this will help reduce your risk of falls and help your balance and coordination as you get older. So I definitely aim for doing that at least twice a week for an hour. So I'm about to do my 33 push-ups. You'll see that in my live video. That'll be in my Healthy Challenges Facebook group. If you're interested in joining that, message me and I can invite you to that. If you want a group that will hold you accountable to improving your health, then it's a great safe space to be, and you'll get all my best content in there as well. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the next video that I'm going to do. I'm going to share case studies in that video. I'll talk about the people that have went through the program already and gotten great results, lost inches, increased their metabolism, dropped weight, dropped body fat. Everyone who's went through my Get Lean Machine program has gotten great results. So I know it works. It's worked for myself. It's worked for my wife. She's down 15 pounds now. She looks fantastic. I've lost weight as well on it. So I know it works, and I know it can help. I want to help as many people as possible with this program. Again, I will give more information about it in the next video. I wanted to raise some objections as well. So if you guys are worried about you don't have the time to do it, then that's a not a valid excuse, because I've created the exercise videos as short as 7 minutes. So everyone has 7 minutes to exercise and move their body. 7 minutes is really all you need. Most of the videos are less than 30 minutes long. Okay, so there's something in there for everybody. I mean, I get that people don't have the time. You know, we're all busy. We all have full-time jobs, whatever. But you know, should your health not be your number one priority? It should be, but most people take it for granted until they get sick. And trust me, I've worked in cardiac rehab. I've seen what happens when people don't look after themselves, and it's way more expensive to wait until you're sick. It's a lot more expensive to treat. I'm all about preventative medicine. Why not? Why not get healthy now? Improve your health now, so you don't have to worry about getting sick when you're older. All right, so another one is equipment. You don't need any equipment, right? You can do it from the comfort of your own home, using your body weight. All right, so you don't need any equipment to do this program. Cost, if you're worried about cost, I have I've basically dropped the price as low as it will go. It's a very, very reasonable offer, as low as like $47. I think that's like the lowest to get access to it, and it's not going to be any more than, I think, it's less than $300 for the whole thing. All right, so it's a very, very reasonably priced. It's like $280 for if you want all the bonuses and the coaching and exercise videos. So it's very, very reasonably priced. Normally I would charge at least $1,500 for everything that I'm giving in this program, but you know, I want to reach more people, so that's why I've dropped the price way down. So I would love to hear, like, if you guys, if this is something you're interested in, if you have any objections, you know, what are you looking for? If there's anything missing from the program, if there's anything that, yeah, any questions you have about it, I'm here to answer them. I'd love to hear any objections or questions, or you know, whatever it is. Please post in the comments below. Let me know what your struggle is. Let me know how I can help you. Like I said, I've tested this program. I worked on it for a year. There is a ton of great content in there, so I really know it can help you if you follow it step by step. There's everything there that you could really need to get healthy and to improve your health and lose weight. So my call to action for you guys is to basically, yeah, check out the link. I'll post the link below. Have a look at it. At least opt in. You'll get a free home-based workout solution. Okay, so it's an ebook with a ton of videos that will sort of give you a taster of kind of what's to come. So again, it's a no-brainer. It's free. At least opt into that, and that will get you on my email list, and then you will get I'll share a ton more value with you guys. So every video I want to deliver value. I want to improve more people's health from a holistic perspective. So yeah, that's all I've got, guys. That's pretty much it. I would love to hear any comments you have below. Here we go. Oh, we go. Right, Lucy says, missed the live stream, watching it now. Hey Lucy, Rob, replay. Okay, don't worry. I'm just seeing these comments now. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I will post the next video probably Monday. I'll do another one, and I'll do one a few days from that as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I would love to hear your questions. Let me know how I can help you, and I'll see you again in the next video. All right, guys, take care. All the best. Have a good weekend. Bye.